Here we go. All right. Well, what is up, everybody? I'm gonna switch this over. Okay. All right. So I think we do have some news today. I do have some things to get taken care of before we get into the charts right now. But I'm excited for another opportunity. Okay. What's today? Today is gonna be the 29th. Right. The funny thing is, now that I do this, I've got people seeing what my hair looks like at early in the morning. So I apologize if my shit looks bad. Let's get this on and cover that up. Okay. So every day when I journal, I like to go over a few things. So emotional pitfalls to watch out for, like what is going on in my mind mentally that could cause me to trade different. For me, right now, I would say, um, just wanting to grow an account too fast is something I've been dealing with lately. So I'm gonna write that down. Um, not to over leverage, oversize. And then I also write sleep as well. How did I sleep last night? Um, Last night I think I slept really good. So full 8 hours. Full 8 hours. Got up early. Right. Substances. So like substance use. Are you drinking alcohol? For instance, you had a night out the night before. I think that stuff's important to record because like I'll have a good night with the boys, come in a little hungover the next day, try to trade, and your reaction time's slower. So it's important to notice that stuff. I would say caffeine for me right now. I'm gonna write that down because it can give you anxiety, all that. Um, okay, and then daily expectations. So like, gonna look for the draw on liquidity, what I expect to happen, and we'll write that down. I'll give you guys a, this obviously shouldn't be on the 4 hour. Put it on the 5 minute. There's just nothing that interests me at all yet. Um, okay. Little inverse fair value gap off the open. I mean, yeah, equal lows down here, so I guess that's gonna be something on watch for sure. So I guess my expectations now that I've found how clean these equal lows are is maybe we can sweep some stop losses up here and then head down. So I'm gonna write that. All right, so that's really it. My journaling, my pregame journal is done. Obviously, the session opened. It's nicer to have that all the way done, but it's whatever. Yeah, let's see what happens today. Okay. Um. All right, we just came into that 1 minute fair value gap, and it looks like it wants to keep moving up. I would definitely bet on that. So yeah, like I said before, we're probably gonna run some type of buy side, and then I would look to those equal lows. We are not getting out of. I'm looking at a different screen. Sorry. So obviously we didn't get out of that new week opening gap. That's a bummer. Yeah, and I'm when I say I'm expecting buy side to get taken, I'm thinking a lot higher. So this already happening at the top of a new week opening gap is something to be very cautious of. Look, I mean, it might already want to run those equal lows, but I just thought we could get a bigger run. I mean, yeah, that looks like a really strong candle. Okay. Oops. Yeah, I mean, I'm just expecting those equal lows to get hit. Those equal lows get hit, and I might be done for the day because We didn't even get the entry. Oh man. I mean, yeah, that was what I was looking for right there. So that's crazy. Yeah, we're in a 4 hour fair value gap right here. So definitely something to keep in mind. I I'm kind of looking at these equal lows to be the bottom, and then now we could make a run up this way, but we'll see. Yeah, and this is also a daily fair value gap. So I mean, it's interesting. I think we uh definitely could look for something in here that could tell us to go long if the right signature and price happens. All right, so if we look at the 30-second, if we can inverse this, we can go long. That's really what I'm looking for. Would ideally be to inverse that. And then once once it does actually once it does actually close above, we can enter, and this would be our trade setup right here. So 5 seconds, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, you can go ahead. I mean, look, it didn't close above, so this isn't A plus. But yeah, yeah, it didn't close above, so it's not A plus, and this is what happened. That is a bummer. Yeah, I mean, this doesn't mean it can't work, but obviously, in the perfect scenario, you just go with crazy momentum above that bearish fair value gap, and that's not what seems to be happening. All right, so same thing though. If it happens a second time, same trade idea is valid to me. So look, if we actually close above this time, definitely really bullish right here. I mean, this has a lot of room up, honestly. So it's stalling a bit. It doesn't look great. This is a bearish gap, so there's never been confirmation to enter this. Um, just an idea we are hoping to see pan out. But yeah, until we like take out those lows, it's still on the table. All right, so it's still, like I said, until it takes out those lows, it's still on the table. Right now, it looks like it's still on the table. It's interesting. You know, this happened yesterday actually, where it stalled like this and then it went down. Dude, my dog just farted so bad. I can't even focus on the charts right now. My dog just stunk up the whole room. All right, we're in profit, 400 bucks right here. Yeah, so this is where you can go long. Um, whenever we got this strong displacement over this high, close above. Now you can go long if you're not already in this. Boom. So right here, stop loss below that fair value gap. So, all right, so um because we are in this 5-minute bearish fair value gap, we need to be very cautious. Don't let anything go red here. Let me show you the 5-minute. Yeah, so if we were to reject, obviously this would be a bearish sign, and then I found more relative equal lows down here. I mean, this really could be a short setup, but I think wait for the inversion on like the 30-second once again. All right. I'm gonna add to my position if I get if we get a close on this 1 minute above here. And then I'll just move my stop loss for those contracts separately. Not sure. Okay, I'm in. Oh, it didn't even fill my order. All good. Whatever. All right, be careful up here. We are inside of a pretty big wick. Now, I definitely think we take it out for the record. But this is where you trail your stops when you're inside of a wick like this. Don't be a dick and let it run all the way back on you and hit break even. Like, I see too many people do that. Even if it's part of your strategy, like, I just think that's dumb. Like, it's unreasonable to let something like this go red on you. You're up 40 points. It's just unreasonable to let that happen. Why not enter a couple points lower if it comes that far back, you know? So we'll see what happens up here. Yeah, that 5-minute inverse looks insane. And then if obviously this is where I would stop out if it doesn't work. All right, that's all good. I really liked how that was going though. I thought we had a lot more room up. Gonna try a re-entry here. And if the if the 30-second can, let's see what the 15-second looks like actually. Yeah, so I'll take this. We can inverse that. Obviously, if that actually comes through for us. Interesting. Okay, well that idea is invalid. Didn't didn't happen for us. I'm watching though. Like I said, okay, well I see what's going on the 5 minute. This is very interesting. Because I said we've got more relative equal lows even below. I think if we get like a strong bearish close down here, we can start looking to target those relative equal lows. All right, we're about to invert that 1 minute potentially. If we do, that's very bullish. Yeah. So going long here. I'm jumping in this. Let's see what happens. All right, we created equal lows on the 1 minute. Doesn't mean we'll hit them like right now, but definitely good to watch. Yeah, so on the 15 or on the 15-second, you can see it. But yeah, gonna need to mark that out. All right, and we've got news in 8 minutes as well. Gonna be important to watch that. All right, let's see if we can inverse this 1 minute once again. So I'm in this off of this inversion right here, and then if we can invert this, I'll add to my position, honestly. All right, nice move up there. We can add. Obviously want to see continued momentum here. Okay. Look. Boom, another one. So now we obviously got consequent encroachment of this week's new opening gap right here. I don't think that should be a big deal, but let's see if it is. Could be. Never know. Obviously it's not part of my strategy to like treat it like it is, but it's like I look at it more of like a GPS. I know that this is where I'm at. So if for some reason we were to slam down, I maybe wouldn't hold on to my position in hopes of taking out the highs. I would say, oh, okay, we got a rejection because of the new week opening gap. So now I'm up like 670, and take profit one right here, take profit two right here. These would be the real take profits though, because I think this is like a really strong drawn liquidity. All right, here it comes. We're gonna hit it. We're gonna hit it. Interesting. All right, let's see what happens here. News is about to come out in a second, so that kind of gives me the answer already. And the next inefficiency I see isn't for a while. I mean, we could get like a huge move from this, honestly. But drawing liquidity is just this high right here. That's all I know for sure. And then we'll have to see. All right, the news just dropped. Damn, it just hit my stop loss. That sucks. That sucks. It hit my TP, but it hit my stop loss first. That hurts. That sucks. Um, all right. Well, I made like 500 bucks on that. Should have been like 2,000. But what can you do? So that high got taken out. Nothing really. Like you've got liquidity on both sides. I think we would go lower now, but there's no guarantee at all. All right, guys.